Hi everyone, Namaste, Annyeonghaseyo, this side Priya and welcome to my channel. Hello everyone. So today's video's topic is going to be this study plan. I've already made a video about how to write your personal statement that can increase your chances to win the GKS scholarship. This is the part of the same series GKS and how you can write your study plan. So if you haven't watched the video, please go ahead, check out the video to write down your personal statement. I'll also add the link in the description box. Also, I'm not going to read my own study plan as I've already mentioned in my personal statement video that I've written down some of the personal information in my personal statement and study plan, of course. So I'm not going to share my personal study plan that I wrote and submitted to the GKS, but I'm going to definitely share the tips and tricks that I followed to write down my study plan and that got me the GKS scholarship. If you want to follow these tips and tricks, definitely it's going to help you a lot to write down your study plan as well, and it will increase your chances because after personal statement, I would say study plan is the second most important document that your scholarship depends on. So without further ado, let's get started. So I have written down 8 tips from my personal experience how I wrote my study plan, and I have also included one additional tip at the very end, so do not skip. The very first tip from my side is definitely going to be, first, do not copy anybody else's study plan. And write down a study plan that you can actually follow. So every individual have a different kind of mindset and a different thought process, and everybody's capabilities to learn things and to do things are different, are separated. So if you copy somebody else's study plan, first of all, you will not be able to go ahead and do your things according to that study plan. Second of all, study plan is not just important for the GKS, but it also helps you to understand what is the necessary steps that you need to take in order to improve your language or your major and everything. So you can actually follow that study plan in the later part when you get the scholarship, when you come here, and then you can make your schedules according to the study plan. So my tip is, make a study plan that you keep this in your mind, that you have to follow that study plan when you come here, as well as your schedules and everything. Second is somewhat same tip, but set realistic goals. Do not just set goals that are impossible to achieve, that I'm going to go ahead and get topic level 3 in 3 months. No, that doesn't make sense. And the GKS people who are going to go ahead and read your study plan, they also know that it's impossible for somebody who doesn't know the language well to achieve topic level 3 in just 3 months. So set realistic goals. Set goals for 6 months, 1 year, that I'm gonna go ahead and do this for first 6 months and try to achieve topic level 2 or 3, and then in the next 6 months I'll try to achieve topic level 5 or 6, and these are the things I'm going to do to achieve level 6. So separate your goals in 2 parts. The third tip is, of course, as I said, separate your goals in 2 parts. So write down your goals in short-term goals and long-term goals. This is what I had done in my study plan. I divided my goals in separate 6 months, 1 year, and then I wrote about my major as well in the same manner for 1 year and 1 year, because the major is going to be for 2 years. So you can do the same. You can write down your goals for first 6 months, or maybe just first 1 year, and then the other 2 years just divide them in 1 and 1 year. The fourth tip is, talk about language program as well. So for people who are going to be exempted from the language program because they already have topic level 5 or 6, of course they do not need to talk about the language program. But for people who are going to study the language program here, it's important for you to mention that what all the things you're going to do in order to improve your language, in order to achieve topic level 3, which is the minimum requirement to start your major. Talk about it. Say things like, you're gonna go outside in Korea, you're going to see banners, and you're going to try to understand and try to make notes using those banners and things to practice your Korean. You're going to talk to Korean native speakers to improve your speaking skills. You're going to read articles to improve your reading skills. You're going to listen to native Koreans talking to each other to improve your listening skills. Things like that is definitely going to increase your chances to impress the GKS professors who are reading your study plan. Apart from this, my 5th tip is definitely do talk about your English language improvements. I've noticed a lot of people just talk about their Korean and their major, like language program and their major. Nobody really talks about your English improving skills, but this is what I had done. I had already experience of working in an American company, for American company, and I have been talking to Americans from a very long time. So I know my English speaking skills are pretty good. However, apart from that, I have also given the IELTS exam with a 7 band, which shows my English speaking skills. However, in my study plan, I also mentioned that alongside with my Korean language, I'm also going to try and improve my English language using, the same methods like reading articles, talking to people in English if I can, and things like that. See, they have to know that you're not just coming here, you're not just writing this study plan to impress the GKS people, but they want to see that you're writing this study plan in a way that you actually want to achieve those things. So you have to mention things that you actually want to do, and trust me, here English is one of the most important things that you need to know, because here a lot of people nowadays know English. So if you don't know Korean, you have to be here and you have to speak in English. So definitely improve your English skills and write down that in your study plan as well. That's going to leave a very good impression on person who's reading your GKS, that you already know English language, but you're also trying to enhance that skill. Now, the 6th point here is again, do not copy anybody else's work. The people in the GKS, the professors, the people who are going to read your study plan know who can, they are going to read your personal statement as well. They already know a lot about you through the documents you're going to submit. They know what you can do and what you cannot do, and also they're very, very experienced in this field. They exactly know when people are, copy and pasting from Google or stealing somebody else's work. So this is definitely going to decrease your chances. Do not do that. Be true to yourself, be true to the process, and that's when you're going to get luck on your side, and that's when you're going to get the GK scholarship. So do not steal anybody's work. 7th tip is talk about your majors and subjects. For an example, for my study plan, what I had done was, apart from my Korean language program, I've also talked about my subjects. So I already know what specialization in MBA I have to choose when I, start my MBA program. So I went on the Sangin Khan University's website. I searched for the MBA program and in the marketing major, and I've searched the subjects out there. And I knew that, okay, these are the subjects I'm going to study. There were a few subjects that I've already studied in my 12th and BCom. So it was easy for me to write about those things. But of course, if there is a very new subject, you can Google it. You can see about it on internet, do some research, and then write about it in your study plan that, okay, these are the subjects I'm going to study, or I want to study in my specialization or in my major. And that's how I'm planning to study these subjects. That's definitely going to help a lot, and it's going to let the person know who's reading your study plan that you have actually done your research. You're not there sitting and just doing whatever you want to, but you're already doing your research and you're serious about the process. Now, the eighth point is, do not exaggerate. As I already mentioned, be realistic. Do not set goals that you cannot achieve. You know yourself that you cannot achieve. Don't say stuff like, I'm gonna go and get topic level 3 or 4 in 2 or 3 months. Or do not exaggerate anything. Do not overdo it. Do not write a lot about subjects, majors, and everything. But also keep it simple, crisp, but also effective. Now, the special tip here is going to be that I would highly recommend you to write down about your future plans in your study plan. Now, I know you're already going to write that in your personal statement, which are going to be very detailed. But in study plan, you don't have to be that detailed. Just write like 1 or 2 points for your future long-term goal, and then your future plan for short-term goals. That's how I did it at the very end, when I knew that, okay, this is the things about my studies. Okay, I'm done. Then I wrote about my future plans from the personal statement, and I divided them as well in 2 parts, short-term goal and long-term goal. So I wrote about my 2-year future plan after my major is finished, and then I wrote about my 5-year future plan. So this is something that you can definitely do, and for me it worked, and I think it's definitely going to work for you as well if you write it in a very effective way. So talk about your future plans. Do not be afraid about, what if I am not able to do what I wrote down in my study plan or personal statement. Nobody's going to check, but definitely say what you want to say in your study plan, what you want to do in your future as well. That helps a lot. So these are quite a few points for the study plan, of course. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comments as well. I have been getting a lot of comments lately, asking a lot of questions. So thank you so much for all the support and all the comments, lovely comments out there. I'm definitely here to help. Also, I'm thinking for the next video, I have something in mind that I'm gonna make a video about. But for another video, I'm thinking to collect all the questions that you guys are asking me in the comments and do like a Q&A session. So I will be able to explain the points much better in a video rather than commenting. So if you have any question, if there is a specific question that you would like me to answer in that Q&A video, do ask that question in the comment section, and I'll definitely try to include it in my video as well. So yeah, this is for today's video, and I'm definitely going to look forward for all of your questions in the comment. And do like this video, subscribe to this channel if you would like to stay updated with all the GKS information. I'm also going to make another video on interviews, that how the GKS interviews and everything works. And if the process seems pretty hard to you, do let me know that as well in the comment section, and I'll try to make a video where I can explain the GKS process in a very simple manner, because it's trust me, it's not that bad. So if it's complicated, if it seems complicated to you, do let me know, and we'll see you in the next video then. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you have a good day. Bye bye.